Hey guys, Psyduelistsayer here. Uh, as you may not know, I am a wrestling fan, so I'm gonna tell you guys my predictions for the 2011 WWE Draft. That's tonight. Okay, first to Raw, Alberto Del Rio. Why Del Rio? Because Raw needs some very good talent. You know, the only good talent they have is, unfortunately, I hate to say it because I do not like John Cena at all. John Cena is the only good talent they have, along with CM Punk. That's pretty much it. Um, also to Raw, I don't know if this is going to happen, but I think it is. The Undertaker to Raw. Why? Because when The Undertaker comes back, he's going to be feuding with Triple H. So, move Undertaker to Raw. Also to Raw, Raw needs very good diva talent, so I'm going to say Beth Phoenix to Raw. Because there's nothing for Beth Phoenix on SmackDown, and she's not being used at all, so Beth Phoenix to Raw. Drew McIntyre to Raw. Because Drew McIntyre needs a push. He's being used as a jobber, and I don't like that. Also to Raw, Justin Gabriel of the Core. Why? Because the Core is going to be disbanding anyway. And Justin Gabriel to Raw to push him for a title. Push him for the United States title, for example. And to SmackDown, to compensate for Raw losing, for SmackDown losing Alberto Del Rio, Randy Orton moves to SmackDown. Because the only thing Randy Orton has going for him is his feud with CM Punk. And when that's over, he's got nothing. To compensate for The Undertaker leaving SmackDown, John Cena to SmackDown. Because SmackDown needs a good babyface. And them getting Randy Orton and John Cena, their ratings will top Raw. To compensate for losing Beth Phoenix, Brie Bella to SmackDown. To compensate for losing Drew McIntyre, woo woo woo, you know it, Zack Ryder to SmackDown. And one high flyer for another. To compensate for SmackDown losing Justin Gabriel, Evan Bourne to SmackDown. And I'll explain to you reasons why I chose Zack Ryder and Evan Bourne from Raw. Zack Ryder, for one reason, because he's not on TV anymore, and that sucks. People want to see more of Zack Ryder instead of the usual characters. John Cena. Who else? Santino Marella. Yeah, I don't like Santino. I really don't. Vladimir Kozlov. It's a change from that. Taking Zack Ryder off of that show because he's not used at all. And I don't like that at all. I don't. Evan Bourne, he's not used. Simple as that. And if he is used, he's used as a squash match material. For example, you put him up against Sheamus, and in the first minute, Sheamus hits the brogue kick and pins him. So, I want Evan Bourne to get a push. That's why I think he should go to SmackDown and face Wade Barrett for the Intercontinental title. Because I think Evan Bourne deserves a title. He's never had a title, and he's been in the company for 3 years? I think Evan Bourne deserves a shot. And there's a lot of people not on my list that I have right here that I think should be drafted. And I think one of them is the masterpiece, Chris Masters, to Raw from SmackDown. From Raw to SmackDown, I would have to say Husky Harris to SmackDown. Because Husky Harris is an FCW now, using a masked gimmick, using the Stone Cold Stunner as his finisher, from what I've read. I don't know if that's true or not. And also, another person being drafted that I would personally like to see because I loved him when he debuted, and that's Sin Cara. Sin Cara moved from Raw to SmackDown because Sin Cara is not in anything. There's nothing going for him. So put him on SmackDown, have him feud with Jack Swagger, and he'll have some use because basically Sin Cara is Rey Mysterio V2. Alright guys, that's my predictions. Hope you guys enjoy this. Rate, comment, subscribe. The next video I do, hopefully wrestling related, will be my thoughts on Extreme Rules. How it went down, how some of the matches were, and what my thoughts are about the matches. So, thanks for tuning in. Peace.